Okay. I really hope this is the last time I have to talk about the situation because I'm just tired. I'm tired of being in a situation that I had no fault in. And it's not selfish for me to say that I had no fault in it because what happened did not involve me. And this might be more directed than anything, so I'm really sorry for anyone else who had to get involved and had to make sides, or just people in general who just know me for stupid content that they just want to get back to, but this situation won't leave me alone, so I'm forced to confront it. Especially that everything said about me is trying to slander me in some way, but it just, to the person I've been talking about, or who's been talking about me mainly, you had no reason to involve me, especially that I was so close to having my whole life turned upside down. You knew what was coming, yet you saw that as the perfect opportunity to just do this kind of stuff. You fabricated almost everything that I did. You knew why I had any sort of involvement. And you did nothing. You didn't defend me. Hell, you said I was the problem. You didn't come to me yourself and make it just a simple conversation of how you didn't appreciate that I was involved in it, even before all of this turned to a situation. You had ample opportunity. And even after that, after you blamed me for something that wasn't my fault, when you had everyone basically just isolate me, I still held out hope that maybe you just couldn't hold back, and maybe you really did consider it being my fault. But I held on. I held on hoping that you'd talk to me, say anything to me. Especially when my surgery date came up. I wasn't going to have much time to really fix any of this, to really help any of this. You didn't reach out. You didn't care. And I just said I didn't want to deal with this. I didn't want to come back just to see all this in my face. People blaming me more. People saying it was my fault when it clearly wasn't. I don't care who was in the right in that relationship. But it clearly I was not in it. It was not my goddamn relationship. It was not my burden to take. You used me like a damn scapegoat. And I don't want to be your scapegoat anymore. If you had just gone to me in the first place, I would have helped. I would have tried to make the situation seem less bad. I would have tried to make everyone at least on equal terms so there's no bad blood. But no, you said I was the problem. You didn't let me try and help. And you had no spine for yourself. You didn't defend me, and you had other people fight for you. You used to be my best friend. You used to be somebody I would always turn to. And I thought you would be my biggest support in this situation. But no, you only added to the stress. And even after that, after I said everything was done with, you didn't stop. You just kept talking about me. You said you were done with me. I wanted to be done with you. And maybe one day we could just revisit each other and maybe be like, try and maybe fix things. But no. You just wanted to keep adding to the fire that didn't need a fire to begin with. You went ahead and slandered me. You went ahead and turned everybody I knew against me. And why? Why did you do that? You say that you haven't changed and are still waiting for me to just turn around and come back. And you're saying you've learned from it. You haven't. You've never learned from it. Because if you did, you would understand that you were to blame for what happened. Not for the relationship, but what happened with me. You would know that you played a part in this. It wasn't, oh, I just suddenly left you. It was that you did not care. You didn't care because you found something shiny and new. You found something better. And I know that sounds selfish, but I stopped mattering. And you stopped treating me like a person, even before the situation came around. And I don't want that back. I know that in a perfect world we can possibly be friends again, but in the state it is right now, we can never. We can never go back to how it was. And honestly, I don't want to talk to you ever again. I thought maybe we could be on equal parts, but the moment you started slandering me, and the moment you started saying that I made you feel like a monster, that I did all this stuff to you, that you hated me, I don't care where we could have left off. If you say that stuff, especially in public, in a public social area, I don't care if there was even a sliver of a chance we could have made friends again. I'm done. I'm done with this, and I'm done with you. Maybe there's a chance if you realize that it wasn't my fucking fault. I was just somebody who got caught in the crossfire. But you didn't see that. And I feel like you never will. You never will see that this wasn't my fight. It wasn't my fight. And it wasn't my fault. Yet, I made it my fight because I did not want you hurt. But since I made it my fight, you made it my fault. Leave me alone. That's all I ask. Just let it end. Stop talking about me. Please. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if everyone hates me. Just leave me alone. Stop making me suffer. Please. I just want it to end, okay? Go on. Live your life. Go make new friends. Just please. Leave me alone. Let me be a memory. Just let me be a memory, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm not doing the things you claim I'm doing. I hope this is the last time I have to even think about you. And I hope this is the last time I'll hear from you. Let it be goodbye. Please.